This is the most normal male in Star Stable. About 5 years ago, I asked you guys over my Instagram to let me know your most wanted feature in Star Stable. And you guys are so opinionated. And like, no wonder, you guys are my viewers, right? But you guys have such different opinions and they're all very strong. And so I guess I'm just gonna drop that video idea, and instead of doing a top 10 type of video, I'll just read all of your comments, at least try and go through all of them. So let's get started, my little rats. Also, there's only 3 days left to take advantage of my promotion. 20% off of all my Dinkyrat merch. Just use the code on my screen at dinkyrat.com. That's a pretty sick domain name. Like, I don't want to preen myself. I don't want to toot my own horn, but bro, that's a pretty sick domain. I'm really happy I secured it, I guess. I guess the name Dinkyrat ain't in high demand. Starting off strong. To look like a normal freaking human being. To be honest, as much as I like the fact that we got our characters updated, because bro, the old ones were looking really rough. Like, I'm talking corpse on a horse, dude. We literally looked deceased. And we're very stiff. Like, we hadn't released anything in months, or like someone shoved a stick up our rear ends. One of the two. Either really constipated, haven't emptied the tank in a while, or someone literally like impaled us. We looked constipated. Like, our characters really needed to loosen up a little bit. We looked very stressed. But even so, our characters look kind of weird now. I'm gonna be honest. I do understand why people think that we look kind of weird. However, I don't condone the excessive whining. It gets really annoying. People always commenting on your Star Stable's posts. Like, at one point, you just gotta get over yourself. And I don't want to be like insensitive or mean, but some people go way too far with these things. And it's like, it's kind of embarrassing, to be honest. Some people just don't know when to stop. Alright, the next one is a pasture where you can see all of your horses in it, similar to the Star Stable horse app. I guess that would be pretty sick. I guess that would be pretty cool. Do you guys remember, the OG players, when we would send our horses back to like an island in vacation, when we had the old home stables and we could only have 10 horses in our home stables? They were sent off in this island, and you would see like the transition screen. That place, if we could have that place but revamped, and we could actually see our horses in pasture, that would be pretty sick, to be honest. Like, I would actually really enjoy that. And I think the role-playing community would really enjoy that. I'm gonna be honest, I never understood role-playing. Like, I don't understand it. I don't think it's necessarily weird unless it goes too far. Like, dude, the things that I've seen on INSTA, like, I don't even know what to say, dude. Like, some things go way too far. But role-playing, to me, I never really understood it. And I don't plan to. I just don't care for it. I don't think it's weird, again, unless you go too far and you start, like, you know, multiplying. Actual horse reactions and animations that go with it, refusals, fear, curiosity, etc. That would be really sick. And I mean, I don't want to compare Star Stable to Sims, because Sims has a very cartoonish style, which I don't really like. But the horses and the animals in Sims, they do have emotions and reactions. They're responsive to the things happening around them and to them, and that is pretty cool. I would like it if Star Stable would add that. I've always wanted like an animation where our horses become so annoying because they keep bucking you off, to the point where we just want to send them to the slaughterhouse. I want them to be that annoying. I want them to be that real. Or like refusing to jump over an obstacle. That would be really cool. I'm picturing the horses having this animation where they become curious and they lean their heads and ears forward and they try to sniff whatever they're trying to investigate. That would be pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. That would be pretty gnarly. I'm never saying that word again. Why did I say gnarly? That's so weird. Prettier sunsets and skies. To be honest, the sunsets that we have in the game are so ugly. Like, let me just show you. Like, what the heck, dude? What is this? What is this? This is not pretty. And then like this color, I guess it's reminiscent of real life, but it could be prettier. Like, we could get something just spectacular. Do you see what I mean? And I would love that. Gameplay. Yeah, I got a lot of these like snarky, sarcastic suggestions, and I mean, they're valid. Like, the gameplay is so boring. To be honest, I haven't played this game much in the past few months. It's been like I dread getting on Star Stable. Do you see what I mean? I literally only get in this game when there's an update coming out and I want to record a video of it. Dude, this game is like, I feel like it really died. Like, that's how I see it. It's also because I'm not on the game anymore to see how many people are actually on the game. But I feel like at least the people that play Star Stable, when I played Star Stable, I feel like they kind of left. And I feel like there's a new wave of players right now, which are people that joined later on. Alright, Amelia says, of course she says it, she's a role player. Home stable customizations, because the current home stables look naked. They promised us, and I know they made a blog about this. I don't know if it was a promise. They just mentioned that we'd be able to customize our own home stables, and then some issues arose and they could not follow through with that. But I do recall them recently addressing that in a blog post. saying that something happened and they couldn't work on that project no more, but that I do have plans to release that in the future, so you're safe, Amelia Dreambell. International server. That would be really sick, to be honest. Like, I understand that being on the same server, all of us would be impossible. The game would crash. Heck, it already crashes as it is. But if we had an international server where we would just go to meet people from different servers that are not on our servers, that would be pretty dope. I think that would be pretty cool. But again, I think it would be full all the time and the server would just constantly crash. Breeding would be awesome, but I'm also scared it would ruin the game. Yeah, they're actually working with that. You guys know that. And I'm following the one in charge of the breeding update, and haven't seen any recent updates as of late. But to be honest, I'm excited about it, but I'm also very confused as to how that would transpire in the game, just because of how our current situation is looking like. It's beyond me. Like, every code that we have in this game is manually done by an artist. And when it comes to breeding, usually in horse games, there's a lot of randomized patterns and codes happening. But the whole coding and the whole work behind is just completely different. It's thought out differently right from the start. Whereas Star Stable's already gone a different route, so I don't know how they would be able to do that. And also, what about crossbreeding? I don't think we'd be able to do that. I think we'd only be able to breed horses of the same model, the same breed, so that we get the same model. You know what I mean? The foal. But again, in Star Stable, all the horse codes are drawn by these artists, and it takes a lot of time, I assume. Whereas in other horse breeding games, the whole artwork behind the codes is made in a way that it allows horses to be randomized and just different patterns and horse codes to be placed on a horse. Do you see what I mean? I hope I make sense. I don't know if I do. So I don't know how that would transpire in Star Stable, to be honest. Take everything off kind of bottom for attacking horses. Dude, I really need that. And you guys know how whenever I buy a new horse, I always forget to take my tack off. I don't know what is wrong with me. I mean, there's a lot of things wrong with me, but that is really annoying. And that kind of button would be really, really beneficial. So Star Stable, you better provide, if you know what I'm saying. But I would love male hairstyles and body types. Yep, same. I really would. So, Star Stable. How about you do something about that? More ways to compete, not just races. Yeah, that would be really fun. To be honest, I used to play this game, and you guys know this, just for racing. And then Star Stable really messed up the racing system and the way that we interact with the ground and with the obstacles and everything. We could get such nice boosts back then, not really anymore. We still can, but not as big boosts, but it doesn't matter. But yeah, having different ways to compete would be really fun. And I know I've said this many times, but our championships are way too short. And you don't have enough time to get back up. Like, if you fail a few times or even once, you're screwed. Like, you're done. There's no way you're gonna get first place again. At least on my server. Like, East European servers, bro, we be racing, alright? Like, I've always felt that East European racers are so good, and they really are. I used to be one of the best racers, but that was back in like 2016, 2017. Wow, we're in 2023, dude. Like, it's been so long. This is insane. I just found out today that kids born in 2009 are 14 years old. I was like, what? Because there was someone that commented on my post, and their username had 2009, and I was like, is this person like 6 years old? And then I look it up, and I'm like, no, they're 14 years old. What the heck?
What is going on?
I sometimes forget there's people born in like 2011. Like, how is that real? How is that possible? New racing system. Yep, I've spoken about that so many times. And the new racing system that we got. What was it? I even forgot. Like, what the heck? It was something so small and dumb. Was it the... I don't know. What was it? Was it the freaking this? Or the fact that we can pet our horses now and feed them and get some XP? I remember they did something, but it was so small and dumb. But they made it sound so big. Oh, we're getting a new racing system. And they kept pushing it off for like years. And then this is what we get. Like, what, dude? Are you serious? That was kind of sad, but whatever. Because I really do want to race in this game. This game has so much potential for racing. Oh, was it the new champs that they revamped? Was that the new racing system, quote unquote, that they did? I don't know, dude. But anyway. A lot of people are saying multiplayer gameplay or mini games. Yeah, this game is online. Like, we can literally meet in this game. And Star Stable is not doing much about that. They could really get us connected. Like, I don't want to be a rodent. Well, too late for that then is. But like, what is Star Stable thinking? Like, they're just they're pushing out new horses. Do they think that that's gonna keep us on their game? It's really not, dude. Like, it's just like with YouTube. Like, if you have a high watch time, YouTube is gonna push your video out. If you don't, then they won't, because they think it's trash. They think your video is trash. Same with Star Stable. Like, are they not aware of the fact that like pushing out new horses is only gonna make us get on the game for like 10 minutes and then get off? Like, buy the horse, check out the animations, and then log off. Like, we need gameplay. And I think that these suggestions are very good because multiplayer games would not only give us something to do, but they would also connect us. They would also like help players form relationships, which then would get players on the game to meet and talk and play together. I remember asking for this back in 2016 by being able to toggle weather, rain, sunny, windy, etc. Yeah, dude, that would be really sick. And I just realized, like, we used to really ask for this as a community back then. Like, the OG players, we were like desperate to say the least when it came to weather. This was like our biggest desire, our most wanted feature in the game, just weather and being able to have rain in the game and just different types of weather. And people are not asking for it anymore. What is going on? But that would be really sick though. I remember there was a bug. Someone's calling me, what the heck? But dude, I didn't know what I was saying. I'm really irritated. I just got called by this saleswoman. And dude, she didn't even say like, do you have 2 minutes? No, she just started spouting her piece of poetry to me, dude. Some people are so disrespectful, dude. Like, my time is valuable, dude. Like, just ask me, hey, do you have 2 minutes? So annoying, dude. She was talking like a broken record. I know what I was saying. I really was saying something. Oh yeah, I was saying that there's a bug. At least there was a bug. People making it rain in the game. That was pretty sick. I never did it, to be honest. It was too much work for that, but I've seen videos of it. Not a feature, but I want the world to be proportional. Everything is out of proportion when not on horse. That is true, and even when you're on a horse, like if you get on a pony, you're gonna see how massive you are. If that was a real pony, and if our characters were real, that would not be healthy for the pony. But yeah, I 100% agree. Like, look at this, alright? This is a house. And if I get off, and like even look at this NPC. Look how tiny it is. And look at how big this, I mean, is it? Like, it just looks, we look so tiny. We look very tiny compared to this house. Like, my head is supposed to be somewhere here. I'm as tall as these plants, alright? And I mean, there are plants, there are flowers that are tall, but like, dude, come on. The function to hide all the players. Oh boy, yeah, that would be something. I mean, actually, I honestly, like, I want that. Like, I really do. I really want that. And I also want to be able to hide myself from everyone, because sometimes I just want to be alone. Do you see what I mean? I don't want to bump into anyone or anyone into me. But it doesn't happen much though. I really enjoy meeting you guys. For them to shut it down, you need help. For Star Stable to not be boring. There's so many snarky comments in here. Wow, there's so many people wanting this option to hide all the players. What is going on? I would really like to know why you guys want that. So that was what you guys want, and now I'm gonna share what I would like in the game. I know this is very generic, but I would really like to see the gameplay improved. Be it mini games, updated racing system, longer championships that are more difficult and require more skills, updated mechanics for racing, make it more challenging. I would like the option to breed, but if it would mess up the game, then I don't. Like, I only want breeding if it's not gonna mess up the game. I only want breeding if it's a smart move and idea for Star Stable. Again, I have so many questions regarding breeding. I really don't know how that's gonna work, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be really expensive. And it would be nice if we had a market within the game and would be able to sell our foals that we don't like to people for star coins, and then with those star coins we can breed again. That would be pretty cool, to be honest. I know Star Stable's not gonna do that because they want us to purchase star coins and they don't want us to do any business within their game. If you also want to participate in these videos in the future, then follow me on Instagram at denisewisestorm, because that's where I ask you guys for stuff and for your opinions. So yep, at denisewisestorm. Don't forget to check out my merch at dinkyrat.com. Again, 20% off, 3 days left. Subscribe, like this video, ring the bell, and I'll see you, my little dinky rats, in my next one. Have a good one.